Hello everyone, welcome to what is an interesting week. We are on week 3. Week 3 now we're on. We're doing good here, aren't we? 3 weeks in a row. Can't fault it. So, let's start with what's been happening this week. So, we did the video last week. At the night time, I sent an email to Domestic in General. They called me the next day on the way to Paul and shunned me. Yeah. It was like I had done something terrible to them and there was this big problem. So I then decided to go to the Ombudsman, and it's now with an Ombudsman to decide. So who knows? You know, the Ombudsman's got all the files, got all the cancellation stuff, got the decisions from them. So now it's with Ombudsman to look at, get their file. I think he's going to call me Friday, talking about it. Or Thursday between 10 and 11. And because we've got the Midazolam train tomorrow, so that's sort of blocked off an entire day. So we've got that. We are waiting on the camcorder repair. They say the parts are coming in early next week. So, as you know me, I will be calling them early next week. I think the only issue I have with them is there's a real lack of communication and information, if you get what I mean. It feels like that's missing from them, that maybe I felt elsewhere. We also made the complaint to Greg. Boy, did he reply back. He was originally just going to say, have a word with him. We're like, no, that's not good enough. You're in a word with somebody, isn't he quite going to cut the shite that you pull? Can't say those words, obviously, to them. So we're having a meeting on the 5th. Oh, yeah. But that's February. So what's this week been apart from that? Nothing much really. We've got the new rug. I think I can show you. There's the new rug. Oh, there's the new rug down there. Sorry, I'm not actually showing you the rug. There we go. And we put the other rug. Wait a minute. There we go. So there's the other rug there. Now over there. I'll show you. There we go. And there's this rug here. Now, that's that part of it. So, went down and picked up the rug, took mine back to the house, went back, met Mum, I went and get theirs, brought theirs back, got the old one taken away and the new one put in its place. So, fantastic. We got all the stuff put away, the remainders, you can probably tell. Now, do you remember how I scraped snow off the window? Yeah. Maybe not the best way to do it, Andrew. We realised you can use a scraper. So I went outside to the close, I started scraping, and it just came off like that. And I was like that, and I'm like, what for fuck's sake, Andrew, that was so easy. And I've been going out for days with water and scourers and scratchers and everything else, so... Oh, goodness gracious me. So that's been the week. So now we're going to look at the finances. It's been an interesting one. Money in, money out, money owed, stuff like that. £10 compensation for basic in general. I'm aiming for higher than £10. I'm aiming for like 400 quid here. So, but those figures could change. So these are figures as here today. January is 1,327, up 36 from 1,291. Once we adjust for shopping, next week it could be down maybe £50. That's what we're suspecting. February is 1,580, up 46 from 1,534. We don't know what March's figure was, but we do have a figure here of 2,060 currently. Sorry, 2,090. So end of March 2090 is really good, you know. The end of 2026 is 2,827, up 29 from 2,798. And end of 2027 is 4,325, up 30 from 4,295. So that seems quite healthy. That's seeming good. We're not seeing any big sudden shifts. Any compensation from domestic in general through the Ombudsman, I think, would really shift the figure greatly. Maybe to like 4,000. I can see maybe get to 4,700 at the end of next year, which would be really strong. So yeah, that's the finances. So let's talk about what else has happened. So the other night, 2 nights ago, I brushed a bit hard up here. Now, do you know that although when a tooth heals, so a tooth comes out and it heals over the gum and all that sort of shit, it's still more tender. So I went a bit hard, and 2 days ago it wasn't good. Not good, Andrew. Let's remember, because Andrew, you want to remember this correctly. It was more like an itch. You know, remember? You were going like a... Yeah, good, we remember it. In the past 2 days, it's went down and down a bit, but it seems to have settled now, like in the past couple of hours. I don't know if that's the mouthwash has helped to process along. I don't know, but it certainly has helped, if that's it, or if it just healed on its own. People seem shocked when I say I'm not making any major purchases till Disney. But here's why, right? I know how much disposable income I have. With everything counted, right? So with every penny being counted for, if I was to jump in and make a purchase like an iPad, right? So over 4 years, that'll cost me 300. So we'll talk maybe 450 by the time Disney, and that's fine. But something else could come along that's a bigger thing. And I'm not financially in a good... I'm in a better financial position than a lot of people, but what I mean is, with the debt arrangement scheme, financially, that's not a good position to be in when you owe. So you've got to be so careful that you don't fuck up. So it's not what I wanted to do, but I have to make sure that I don't let anybody down, which is what would happen. Okay, let's finally talk about next week. So tomorrow, we have the Midazolam training again. So that's a bit of an all-day thing we do. So yeah, and then we'll get a certification and we're fully certified again. I'd love to know when the staff were certified. Got support and then the counsellor. I'm either going to fit in before or after going to the Forge for Kirsty. Technically, if I get a 2 from the town, I can get to Tom Allen in 30 minutes. So it is a doable option. Friday, nothing. Saturday, Mum I sees Paul. Sunday, Mum I sees Paul. Nothing on the Monday. Tuesday, Paul. Oh, sorry, we're going ahead of time. Yeah, so we don't know. Kirsty needs to get a new battery in her phone. I don't have that joy or pleasure yet, but I will wait and I will get that battery. And I want to go, battery! Fuck you, now's the time. So join me next week. We'll be back here next week with week 4. We might see a slight shift in the money, maybe by about £50, £60 possibly. But remember, what we always have to remember is these numbers are already accounted for in the end of your projection. That's the thing we've all got to remember. because remember, we account for £100 of food shop and £100 of this. So we do get a wee fluctuation, and what I need to try and do is update the fluctuation a bit more so it gives even more accuracy. But yeah, see you next week. Bye.